Hi everyone, today I thought I'd show you how I changed my site on my Animas Vibe. The things I need are, first of all, my Animas Vibe Pump. I need my insulin, which is a Phaedra, my Cannula site, which I have a longer tube because I'm going to put it in my arm. And I need a cartridge. Another thing I need is Kevlar spray. I use this underneath my cannula to make sure it stays stuck for the whole time. I also use some Lift Plus, which helps to loosen the sticky on my old site so that it doesn't hurt as much when I take it off. I go into my menu, I go down to Prime/Rewind, up to Rewind, click Go Rewind, it vibrates a couple of times and then it rewinds all the way back. Next thing I do is whilst it's doing that, I take out my old insulin and do it and take my little cap off. Put that to one side. Next thing I do is I open up a new cartridge. Open it all the way back and pop it down like that. I then need to put together my needle on the end of there and the plunger. Next thing I do, I will take my insulin out of the box, and what I need to do is I will push some air out, pull it back in just to work the cartridge a bit. Next I'll draw in the amount of air for the amount of insulin I'm going to replace it with, so about 150 is going to do me for about 3 days before I need to change it again. Next thing is to pop the needle in and inject the air in. Turn it up the other way, just like so, and draw up the amount of insulin that I need. Back up to number. And then I need to, there's lots of, I don't know if you can see, there's lots of air bubbles at the top. So what I need to do is flick them, tap it. Tap it so that I can get all the bubbles to the top of the cartridge and push them back into the vial. Pull some insulin back. And there's still quite a lot of bubbles underneath. So flick, flick, flick. Sometimes this takes a long time. And then I will draw it up and make sure it's about 150 again. I then take out the needle while it's still upside down, pop that to one side. Pull back and prime the mechanism. Take off this little cap here, make sure that's in there like that. That's ready to go. Next step is to spray some Kevlar on my arm. And then I just make sure that this is in its locked position. Pop it on there like that. Then I just squeeze it. Goes in, push it down to make sure that the tape's all down. It's just in my arm. Take it off. Pop that to one side. And that's that. Final step is to fill my cannula. So I go to menu, prime rewind, fill cannula, and I fill mine with 0.3. The last thing I want to do is take my old cannula off, spray a bit of this on, and just do that like so. And then just wipe the last bit of sticky that's left on there. One final thing that I normally do after doing a site change is I do a test to see where I'm at, and then I have to do a test an hour later to make sure that the site is working. I have to make sure that I have enough time to do that. And that is how I changed my site on my Animas Vibe. I hope it helped anyone who's looking into getting a pump or something, but I find it quite straightforward. I do it every 3 days. Sometimes I do it in the morning, sometimes I do it in the evening. It's quite simple. It doesn't really hurt. I don't find it hurts anyway. Bye.